Hello. I don't really know how to start these types of videos. So some of you may have realised or may not have realised at all. Some of you might be fucking oblivious, which is, you know, fair enough. I've not been as high energy as normal. In the last few videos, I've not been that active online either. There's been a lot of stuff going on behind camera, which is, let's just put it very plainly, stressing me the fuck out. And because of that, it's made it incredibly hard to have that high energy for camera. That, and I'm also at home, and knowing that my parents don't really like the whole YouTube thing and think it's distracting me from university, which, you know, let's be fair, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't personally think it is, but they seem to think so. That puts me directly into what I wanted to talk about, which is what I'm doing with university, which is basically I got an email recently, which kept me up till like 6 in the morning, maybe 7 in the morning, replying to because I was stressing the fuck out about having to reset a year at university. And I don't know how that sounds to other people, but to me, and the way I was brought up and how I'm being told how this kind of impacts myself from family, and very huge thing, having to reset a year. Now, I don't know how I should make this video, because I could spend the next 20 minutes talking about how I don't like the education system. Now that could be considered cope. I've never been good at the education system from day one. Like, I've never been good at it. I've been capable of it, but capable isn't the same as enjoying or being good at it. Not to say that if you don't enjoy it, or you're in the same shoes as me and you're not good at it, you shouldn't do it. By all means, give it a shot and give it your best shot. But recently it's been shown to me that I am not good at it, and I've never liked it. I've never enjoyed doing it, which is why I like psychology. In fact, psychology is the only course I really enjoyed, because it was teaching me stuff, but also at the same time telling me that the way they're teaching it is wrong. Now, I don't want to make an entire video on why the education system doesn't work for the nowadays student, but I'm going to subtly hint at it every 5 minutes. The thing I've learned from being in the education system this long, and this is a thing that bugs me a wee bit, is when the adults / family tell you how it should be, whereas when you're actually in the system yourself and doing it firsthand, and you're trying to describe your experience, it's almost rubbed off the shoulder and told, nah, it's not like that. So to state, through my own personal opinion, I believe, and I've heard this from a lot of people as well, that the system that we have for education is meant to develop workers and not thinkers. So what I see a lot, especially for my classes, is here's a lot of information, go learn it, regurgitate it, do this and do that. Now there's a lot of studies to show that this actually does work, but there's also a lot to show that it doesn't, so it's a bit like half and half. On the one hand, there's a lot of people who are really good at this system, but on the other, there's a lot of people who really fucking hate it, like myself, because I don't want to do any of this stuff. This is not stuff I want to do. In fact, I'm at university because I was told to be. Throughout growing up and going to the school I went to and the family I'm in, it almost felt like you have to go to university or you become homeless. Now, I know that's not the case. I know that there's plenty of other options, and I know that university is a great option to get a really good job and be in debt for the rest of your life. But the amount of stress and nauseousness I'm feeling right now from having to reset a year, and how people around me look at me for that, I can't help but feel terrible about it. But yeah, I have never enjoyed doing. In fact, I didn't do well in school. I did all right in school. In fact, I only did great in school when I fucking needed to, because if I didn't, I wouldn't go to university. But throughout my entire school, if I don't remember one year where I was looking at my exam results and going, oh, that's great. It was never good. I never enjoyed doing it. There was nothing about school I enjoyed. But that's the same for 99.9% of people who go to school. So basically, as I'm recording this video, I'm looking out for emails I'm getting every now and then. Bearing in mind, I'm currently on my holiday, or my supposed holiday. I don't want to have to be worrying about this stuff, but unfortunately it's stuff I am worrying about quite a lot. Hence maybe the quality of videos are maybe just that tad bit down. Ooh. On the other hand, I've also got family and personal stuff going on about family health, which I'm not going to get into in this video. I don't think it's appropriate to talk about at this time. When I'm recording, it tends to try and be pushed back to the back of my mind because I've tried to explain this to family and friends, but you know, doing YouTube is the only real kind of get away from all this stuff right now. I can also see how it's questionable because the things that get most of my views tend to be, how do I say this? Well, you know what, I don't have to say anything, just look at all my videos and see which ones have the most views and see, you know, maybe ask yourself why that video has so many views. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a drug. When you make a video and you're really proud of it and it reaches that expectation that you thought, it feels great. So knowing that I am not mentally able to produce that sort of stuff right now, and I'm kind of stuck, almost having to pretend to be high energy for videos. In fact, I tried to record 2 different types of videos today again. One doing a new Phasmophobia update, which is, by the way, that's looking amazing. In fact, after this, I think I'm going to go play that with friends. I tried to do that, I just couldn't fucking figure out what to say, how to be, oh, it's a ghost. It just wasn't happening, if you get my drift. Now, I do want to do more gaming content on the channel. That's what I've been wanting to do, and I have recently found out that doing that sort of content is a bit harder to produce or be mentally prepared for, unless I'm smashed on alcohol, than talking shits to a camera. But I'm going to do it, don't you worry guys, that's happening. If you want to make sure that happens, and you want to encourage me to do it, then you know what, the subscribe button's just down there. It's all red and clicky. Go click it. So yeah, there's a lot of things I want to start doing, but I don't feel like I am able to right now. And that feeling sucks. I hate feeling like I cannot do the things I want to do because I am not achieving the things I need to do. And the things I need to be doing is university. Figuring out what the fuck I'm doing with that first, because it's all over the place in what's happening. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be allowed to go into 3rd year, or if I am, but I have to do extra work, or they've actually been incredibly fucking vague about it. Now, I'm not going to go on about how it's been handled, but I don't even know what's happening. Now, university's all online now, or at least a large majority of it is, and me trying to figure stuff out online, I can hardly start up my own fucking computer. So doing this is very difficult. I don't understand what's going to happen for the following year, which is next month, I think. Yeah, I'm going to university next month, so this all has to be sorted like within 2 or 3 weeks. But I'd rather it be sorted right now because I don't want to have to think about this for any longer. But yeah, it sucks not being able to do the things you want to do because you haven't done the things you need to do. So my advice for that would at least be, if you don't, and I was talking to my dad about this. I know, right? I still have a dad. As much as it may suck and as much as it may be unfair, you have to get through the shit if you don't have any other plan. And this is a thing I was talking to my dad about. It's like, if I had a plan for something I would enjoy more, say, okay, it seems like such a far stretch, but say I got an apprenticeship for, I don't know, or even an intern for a psychologist, and I could work at this like research area, or I would take that job and ditch uni. I would take that, I would work my fucking ass off at it and ditch this whole education system because I've been craving to get out of it. The only thing is I don't have that plan yet. I can't just say I want to do that, it's going to happen. I have to actually know that it can happen first before I can leave what I'm doing now. So don't take this video as an excuse to be like, oh, I don't like learning maths, I'm going to drop out of school. Don't do that, that's retarded. What I am saying though is really think about what you want to do. Create a plan for yourself, if you want to say that. And with that, within that plan, try and make it so that you know, things are stable. And if you don't have a plan, I would say, in fact, okay, this is what my dad and I were truly talking about, is the fact I don't have this plan on making money and making a living and everything starting to fit together. That's why I'm at uni, basically, because I don't have that plan. So this is the education and the time I need to either think of that plan or get through uni and have a degree so I can, I don't know, go into something. It's just that God knows I would take a good paying kind of placement into a job and working my way up over this. That's just how I would personally do it, because one, I would make money off it, which is, I don't know, a win-win. It would be first-hand experience rather than learning about, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be more productive. Well, actually, a lot of you tend to be, I mean, I've looked at my analytics, a lot of you are like 18 and over. But for you, for the people who are still at school, I guess, and the ones in university as well, it's unfair. It doesn't truly work to all people, but don't leave it just because of that. Not taking into account how difficult it would be to get a placement in something that I actually really enjoy, and not taking into account how things actually work, because I haven't been taught how things work. I don't understand how getting these placements do work, because I don't know, they just don't want to tell you, I guess. They'd rather you study at the institution rather than you to go get a job, maybe. More money. But no, I guess the end message for those who maybe are in the same situation is that there's always other options, and doing academia isn't the one and only way to have a happy life, a stable life as well. And this is coming from someone who hasn't tried the alternative, so I don't know, take this message with a very small pinch of salt. But there do seem to be other ways, and those other ways may be better suited for your type of personality. All I know is that I'm not enjoying, and because of that, and because of the stresses which are happening, I don't know how, at least for this very small time frame, I don't know how high energy my future videos will be. Future videos being like, I don't know, 1 to like within now and 3 weeks from now. So don't you worry, you'll still be getting your gay ass retarded Minecraft content soon. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Not one of my favourite videos is going to be probably one of my least popular and least favourable videos. I'm currently wearing nothing but this hoodie, and I don't want to flash my dick by accident, so I'm not gonna do any silly goofy things today, boys. Oops, you just missed it. Haha, you're gay. But no, this video is my own personal gain. I just need to get this off my chest. I wanted to tell you guys how things are right now, or one half of how things are. This is a thing that's, I don't know, I've just been feeling very ill today and I've not got much sleep, so something to do with it. Complete side note, I've been addicted to Baldur's Gate 3. I've already spent 50 hours on it, which is more than Elden Ring, and I've only been playing it for a week. So anyway, my broskies, I'm gonna go cry in a corner now, so stop jerking off and do your homework. I contribute to the pain I've caused. Porn is bad, but yet I make porn. I need to change. Anyway, bye bye fuckers. Yoink.